Hey y'all, good morning. This is Cynthia Maddie. Thank you for rocking with me. This morning I woke up to the very sad news that a popular YouTuber and influencer, social media influencer, Kevin Samuels, whom I am a big fan of, has passed away. Now, I usually say something if TMZ don't report it, I do not take it as news. I know there's a lot of people coming out to say it's true. The extent to how true it is, it's unconfirmed at this time, but it's not his passing that is the the bigger shocker for me, because we're all human, we all have our day. But it's the way a lot of women, black women, African American women, are openly rejoicing about his passing that has me really, really bothered. There's a lot of people right now online attacking each other because they're on opposite sides of whether or not they like Kevin Samuels. I am really shaken by the news because I learned a thing or two from him and his teachings. He may not have been the most nurturing person in his delivery, but he's a great loss to the African American community. But back to the topic though, which is people or women specifically rejoicing over his passing. Like, I do not know how horrible you have to be as a human being to rejoice over another person's passing, especially someone who had something positive to contribute to the black community. You may not have agreed with what he had to say. He was just another person sharing his opinion. I mean, you could have opened your own YouTube channel to let people know what your views are. But for you to openly rejoice, this man has a family, he has loved ones, he has an ex-wife or maybe ex-wives and children. I know he did refer to his mom once or twice in his videos, but this is a human being. That's all this is about. It just goes to show how dark people really are out here in these streets. And it's scary. It's scary, the kind of energy people put out, but they want something positive to happen to them. Like how? Mr. Kevin Samuels was an asset to the African American community because he saw what the system was doing to the black household, and all he wanted to do was effect change. And while his delivery may not be the best out here, but we cannot shy away from the fact that he was constantly going off on women who, were comfortable destroying the dynamic of the family unit. We have to draw from his teachings, which is basically to do better, to not run away from relationships at the first sign of trouble, to maybe look ourselves in a mirror and try to be better people, to not have an oversized impression of who we really are. He taught us to manage our expectations of ourselves and of other people. So at this time, I think it would just be better for us to take away the good that we learned from this man while he was here, if indeed it's true he's gone. Because hate the message maybe, but not the messenger. Coming out to openly talk about how you're glad is just like someone just rejoicing that you passed. How horrible can you be as a human being to celebrate the death of another when all of us are going to pass at some point? Like, it's a no-brainer. You do not see other races. You do not see other community. You do not see Asians or white people or maybe other tribes, other black tribes rejoice over the passing of other people. Come on, African American community, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. In almost every sphere of life, y'all need to do better. If this is in fact true, because I'm still waiting on TMZ to report this, but if this is in fact true, rest in peace, Mr. Kevin Samuels. You achieved a lot. You did a lot. You helped do what you were sent here to do on earth. In your short time here, you were impactful. And that's all that matters. If you pass today, what will people say about you? I guess there's going to be thousands of people who are going to pass, who are saying hateful things about him right now. And the world is not even going to notice. At least you notice that Mr. Kevin Samuels walked this earth. I mean, your girl Cynthia Maddie out.